Chapter 15, 2:55 a.m. How's it going, everyone? Doogie Manhammer here with some more Ghost Trick. Super invested in the story with all its twists and turns, so let's just keep going with it. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. What? What? I see myself. What do you mean? What? Is this other entity like literally controlling my body that's post-mortem? What in the world? There you are, Commander Sith. Fine. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Man, we haven't seen them in a long time. That was in chapter 2. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkness before the dawn. I said that so bad. But I know it's always darkness before the dawn. I am so lost. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir, and we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Lights have been spotted. Spot what? Oh yeah, and this projector contraption. Oh, like a little submarine thing. Yes, we're very close. We'll now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Excellent. Ah, yes, the grapes that he loved so much. Where are we? We are actually in a submarine. What in the world? Okay. Nice try, Inspector Cabanela. But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker. I am so lost. What in the hell? So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going on with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Hey, you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? Guess he hasn't been dead for very long though. I'll just go ahead and go back 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I'll see there though. If that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Rewind the time! Alright, 4 minutes before the death. I'm just sitting right there watching him get talked to. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Yeah, we saw that at the end of last chapter. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Okay, so Cabanela isn't bad. He's literally being held at gunpoint to do this. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, was that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Wait, so then who am I? I don't understand. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? Wrong! I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jowd who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who's right there when I was running. Lynn? She was a little innocent girl playing at the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I would have never thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. What did he do? You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot in it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. Bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain of your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I had nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. What? Oh my god, my arms! Oh, that's creepy and scary. Oh boy. Ye gods. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. Jesus! This was another condition to my deal. To wipe out everybody he knew about 10 seconds. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela! My head's spinning, baby! Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me? Yeah, that's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked right out the door, right? So, who are you? Guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. Somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. You came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, do your thing, baby. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. You got it, man. Okay. Yeah. So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red's a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. Interesting. Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. It really is the sign of having special powers of the dead. Or is it really? So I need to, like, get out of Dodge. The top of this bookshelf is lined with books. This one at the top is balanced so precariously, it's a wonder it doesn't fall off. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? If the pigeon reaches up. So... What happened? What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? He sensed my presence! I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? He's looking right at me! He's breaking the fourth wall! I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it! Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot! Dang, so if he senses me even for a second, it's game over. This other me knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!" It looks like it might have to be... It looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Alright. Guess I better rewind the clock. Alright, let's see. What else can we do then instead? Dang, this might be a little toughy. There we go. Okay, now I'm under here. Oh man, this whole place has been wrecked, ransacked. Look at this place. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. And now there's another death lying hidden here. The Pigeon Man? What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Yeah, Pigeon Man's in here somewhere. Come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? Alright, well, let's get down here then, I guess. Awesome. Measuring device. Measuring device. Toolbox open. Awesome. Balance toy door. Talk to pigeon guy. Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course! I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. You're not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you, pretending like you didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. Said he came here to rescue us. Unlike you, my shot friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. That hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back 4 minutes before your death in order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? We can go back even further. I've done it once before. Still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanel, but if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. We're on time another time, baby. Now we're back here. Oh, it's investigating my death. Or, like, my body, I guess. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor, this place is dangerous? Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm emitting a reading, or I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his power. If I remove it, he's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulators is something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. See, you figured it all out, huh? Ooh, that's creepy. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. So it's really true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people. Just like I controlled the Justice Minister in Lynn. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do anything like that? To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security team. She's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Jack. This is nuts. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. Oh, I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? Why don't you let me live then? I believe in this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence of these powers of mine existing. Along with this contraption in the room. Excuse me. I am so sorry that the sound is cutting up. My computer is just like running on its last legs, I guess, so I need to restart it after I'm done recording. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to. It'll be all over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Oh god, there's a TNT. Professor, look out! Jesus. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? Ah, it was a blue guy doctor! I didn't even realize. That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab. He already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him back the body. That's crazy. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse into this room. I thought we could find the source of his power. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging me in the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me today. He said that the spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could the spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Huh, that is odd. No time for thinking now, baby! Action is the name of the game! Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. Oh my god, computer, why are you doing this? I'm gonna restart it now, because this is pretty disgusting. Completely dead. Yeah, but you're getting a reading. Where am I? Oh, I'm down here where it was before. What if I open this door? It's no use, I can't open it. Could the fact that the professor's standing on— oh, I thought it would open down, not up. That's my beef. I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor? That's why we're both dead. Door that opens downward, huh? What is that supposed to mean? Am I supposed to do something with that information? What in the world is this thing? This device has the meteorite data entered into it. If it detects tempsic radiation, it responds. Got that, kid? It's a lovely thing. So is this an extraterrestrial being that came from the meteorite? Like, I don't understand. Okay. If I go up to him, is he gonna say something? No, okay. I can freely go through him, I guess. Oh, I see. I'm on the measuring device. I thought I was on him. Oh god. Balance. Examine. Fool, what do you think you're doing? I just thought I'd try it out. If you do that, you're gonna set the contraption in motion. Oh yeah. I just thought he'd just blow me up as well, is what he thought. There aren't a whole lot of things I can do. Yeah, there really isn't. Can I come back down here? Maybe I gotta wait for him to move off of this spot. You're a clever man, Inspector Criminella, blah, 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 all that other stuff. Yeah, I know. What if I try to open it now? No? Okay. He's more heavy set than he looks, too. Alright, when he walks off. Ah, dang it. He walked on it right as I was about to open it. What a butthole. Time is passing, yada yada yada. I am aware. There really is nothing I can do right now, I don't think. Just wait here a sec. Now then, Professor. Yeah, I'll be leaving this country. Along with the contraption in this room. Spinning. As you perhaps have already noticed, time's running out. Yeah, no perhaps. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use in here. Looks like it's all over. Let's find another path from deadlocked. Sissel. Hey, I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. Huh? What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile but has a strength that surprises you. What in the world? What do you mean? I am so lost. I'm so confused. Is what's his face here somewhere? Missile? Stop the explosion to find another way to get. That's what has to be done, dude. I can't reach anything. I can't switch. There's nothing to switch to. Dang. I don't know where he is. Oh, Sissel. There he is again. Farewell. Sounds like your little pal was carried away. Where was he? Maybe you should have tried to find him somehow. Maybe you should have looked around the corner of the corridor. Oh, so you want me to, like, actually move around the room and try and find him? Alright, yeah, I'll retry, I guess. Oh! Look at these rats down here. What in the hell? Not believe in this country, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know about that. Along with this contraption. Alright. Where are you, Missile? That's who I was talking to. Sissel, help me. Find me. Okay. Let's look down here now. Aha! The leaf! Sissel, here I am! Oh, hey, it's Missile! What are you doing here? Do you really have to act? Seriously, are you really going there? No, okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course. Here, let me join you. Very good. Now we are attired. Here I am, Sissel! Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. Fate changed, ever so slightly. Alright. Change over to you. Let's see, telephone, a lamp, a ball, a toy cake. You got these rats down here doing something. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface. If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. Maybe some kind of rat piece in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, huh? Alright, let's stop that explosion. No, we can't do that. Okay, let's take care of the man in red then. We can't do that either. We can't do this, we can't do that, what can we do? Well, we let the explosion happen, then we rescued the old guy without the man in red noticing. Your powers are the key to all of it, Missile. Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll try my best. Alright, what's in there? Trash can lid. Oh, yeah, swap this. Look at them, they're inside the trash can. Good job. What are you guys eating? Oh, more. Oh my god, it's gonna be. Oh my lord have mercy, there are so many rats. Now that's what I'd call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold back my wild instincts. What a dangerous bud. Okay. Ooh, oh. Swap these two? For what reason? I mean, I guess. What did that do? What purpose did that serve? Oh, because now it's flat! Do you remember how to use my powers? Yeah, you can swap things. Oh yeah, because I'm sitting here, duh. That look like they have the same shape. Yeah. If you look at things from different angles, it's different. Okay, Sissel, I need you to just like move up a little bit. Thank you. And then we'll go back to you. And swap you. Look out! Whoa! Look at that. That's insane. That's actually crazy. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, ugh, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you! Well, we saved the professor, man. Good job. Right? Okay, good. I was like, he's not moving. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanel, I couldn't do anything to help you. There I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. A magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Alright, fate averted. Excellent job. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that, right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute, Miss Camilla is a hostage? Camilla? I'm so sorry. Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla? Hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Cabanella, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sissel? That's right, with us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Okay, let's go hurry up. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella's upstairs, so our first step is to get up there. Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you. Oh, you're gonna dip? Yep, you're dipping. How rude. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Dang, that pigeon just like knows what's up. That's cool. Thank you. Ah. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pigeon. There you are, Sizzle. Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would ya? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just find some other way to kill ya. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanela without him noticing. It's even worse than last time. Anywho, just jump in there and do something. Alright, I'm ready. So then we need to find something that like looks like a chair, I guess. Where's... You're just there. Okay. Oh, I can't reach that. Can I move anywhere else? Literally, I can't. Alright. Let me get there so I can move Missile. He's got to be somewhere else. Right? Yeah, let's move you there. And then we'll move you here. Oh yeah, because the tea kettle's gonna... Yep, that's fine. Alright, that gets me somewhere a little bit at least. I don't know what good that really does, but I mean, it's better than nothing, yeah. So I can't even like interact with the chair, right? Like I can't even like select it, yeah. So I got this pedal. Close the lid. Open the lid. Okay, he's not looking. Is there something I should be able to do? Drop the helmet? When he's not looking? Maybe. Oh, I need to swivel it. Nice. Rock the helmet. Ah, dang it, he noticed. What was that? Nothing, don't worry about it. Actually nothing. Now is there something I can swap? I don't know, is there? I didn't think so. Oh, there's two! There's a knit hat. And that. But even then, that's too far from me. Sissel, I need you to come that way. No, I can't reach that? Oh, that's lame. Come on. Come on. Alright, just leave it. Up. That's the kind of guy you are. Boom! Got nothing to say to you. Okay. Oh. Well, dang. I thought maybe I could use that to my advantage. Sissel, can you move this? Okay, move that. Examine. Photos, examine. Knit hat, jiggle. Yeah, jiggle this knit hat. That's fine. Move this. Uh-huh. Okay, and then missile here. Can swap these two for some reason? I guess? Oh no, it's a flat shape. So then what does that mean? It's flat. Oh, the book. Swap. Uh-huh. And now it's back to looking like that. If I swap it, then what? Oh, and I can't touch... Oh, no, that's the swivel, so it's okay. Yeah, that's chill. Okay, I thought I couldn't touch that because it was him. So I need to move between these? Oh, that's going to be a toughie. I need to move the swivel back. It's in my way. Well, maybe I have to wait for him to, like, shoot then. Would you look at that? Right on the hook. I love knit hats. So warm and soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat's the same shape as the helmet that was knocked down. Yeah, but what does that do? Move the swivel. You want me to try and do it now? But I can't. Maybe it'll be like one of those moments where like it'll let me at the last second. Ah, no, it wasn't. Dang it. This is another condition of my deal, blah, blah, blah. He's gonna shoot, it's too late. I'm gonna get shot again? No, wait, our chance is coming up. The last split second, right? Leave it to me. Would you look at that? The bullet's hanging in midair. Oh, God. Now's our chance. I'm here in the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else. What? It's our only hope. It's gotta be something with the same shape and direction as the bullet. What? Alright now. Is there? Oh. Okay, yeah, swap. Ta. What? Just hit him with a frickin' what? This game, man. I don't think he noticed. Looks like he pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, so soft. Did I do all right? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too, over and over. Ah, dear God, that was nuts. I did not think I had that, but thank goodness. What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two are working together? That's about the size of it. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? We pursued it, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself. Alright, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camel. You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too. Back to the present. We're going into the submarine, I think. Or not. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. And now a new story is about to unfold, in a new present. How you feeling, you old crazy character? It's still got broken bones. Hey there, Prof. We're still alive. I see? Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna believe that. So what? The guy in red's gone, huh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray those boys come through for us. Oh god, he's not gonna be able to get up, is he? Damn it, you picked a bad time to not listen to me, body of mine. Dang, am I just like out of commission now? Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in White, I can't call it a complete success. In any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. Better talk to him. Oh, talk to them, yes. If I knew things were gonna end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. Might be able to erase deaths, but it's true that I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All of our plans resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you have, Mr. Ghost. Yeah, we got a lot of questions. That guy mentioned revenge. Yeah? Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He has only himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Judd forced me into Corner Lynn, the girl was playing at the park, and finally you. If you hadn't done what you did, I would never point a gun at a kid. What? Oh yeah, because he was investigating him, right? Yeah, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigations Unit was working on a certain big case. Called in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know nothing about it. Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigations Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. He had the wrong man. But I just been assigned to the Special Investigations Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement, but I was too green. Pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. Then I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. Jeez. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock, and the man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those two inmates were being manipulated. I see. We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. Finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That chicken restaurant. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other countries in this deal. Submarine? We haven't been able to find it, or it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers would have fallen to their hands. Right, highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. Now they have that little girl as a hostage. No, you have to stop him before he leaves the country. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, huh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the Manipulator case. Wow. The Manipulator case? That's why you cared so about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? Because he thinks of it all as his fault. I just never could believe it, man. Zhao shooting Alma? I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power, and then I finally found the answers. It took 5 long years, though. The Manipulator, he's gonna prove that Zhao's innocent. Wow. So he was never trying to just, like, be the top and the best just because. He was doing it to try and prove Zhao's innocence and catch this guy. There's one thing I don't understand. If you were so determined to help him, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison's a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent, and he himself asked to be executed, you know. As man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. That's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as possible. Ah, yeah, so he was trying as hard as he could. There's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there's more important things to do with our time tonight. True, true, true. So now I gotta talk to this Mr. Superintendent. Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police. Really? Not as a detective, but as the medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. Cool. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse, hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead, but I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory, finding your true identity too. Yeah, what about this unusual corpse? It's the only way I can describe it too. He was dead, alright, no question about it, but there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite. I don't understand it any more than you do. That is odd. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring, no blood either. So that meteorite made like an immortal body? I never had a chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there was one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? Just by getting up and leaving? Basically. He got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it through our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. He didn't even feel it when he slammed the fist on that stove. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was thinking about it. The corpse left behind some data from testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off of that body. I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what that radiation was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. That's right. It was coming from the meteorite fragment. That's great. This is insane. This is absolutely a wild story. I would have never guessed this is what it was gonna go to. I went to the park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just when I expected, I detected radiation coming from the crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it in depth. Excuse me, so I quit my job as the police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulated case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character. Oh, stop now, Professor. You want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. Oh, barely? Really? This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Come on! I heard there was an oddball here who was researching Temsic. Is that you, baby? He's like, what of it, bub? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I mean, that's fair. I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard of that, it was like a meteorite struck me on the head. I wanted to make sure I read that right. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." That's when I put two and two together, baby! The manipulator case and the Temsic were somehow connected. She also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise of a little girl made for her mother. He added the gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling... Oh, that makes sense. That contraption in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. There's just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Hey, Lynn! Inspector Cabanella! Hello. Hey, baby. Sorry about the phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hate to spoil your image of me. That cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image you had of him? Dr. Cabanella, I'm sorry, I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character, I was hoping you didn't have to get involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight, I really thought we finally had him, but my body gave out on me right at a critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha ha ha! But a joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Jowd! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning too. That's pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. Make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Jowd? Ah, your old jacket. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. And here it is. Aw, how nice. Boom! Full on with the jumper. That's awesome. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, though. Alright, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Sissel, you there? Yeah, I'm right here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Well, of course. I don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communications cable to make their call. We'll get you hooked up somehow. Could you wait here until we do it, please? Alright.
this true self you're looking for? I bet you'll find it soon.
Where's Missile? He's just sitting here just listening to all this. Just like, I don't know what's going on.
Alright, I'm leaving.
It's almost done. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. That's almost done. Well, there it is, chapter 15. Jesus, that was like an hour? That's crazy. The submarine. This is insane. I'm like literally so lost. Not lost, but like, I just want to know who this poor man is. But anyways, that's all for chapter 15, and I'll see you on chapter 16. See ya.